Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. This is Adana, also known as TheAfrozen. Today I'm reading for the collective. Where's the flowers? Flowers, flowers, flowers. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell to book a private reading with me or shop in my store. All that information is in the description box below. All right, so there are a lot of distractions, so that may be very symbolic here. So the channel message the channel message is Lord child. All right. The mistress is going to pin everything on your ex. And you're probably thinking, like, why we keep talking about the ex? Because it's going to allow you to set yourself free. Okay. A lot of you guys are having a lot of questions as to what happened, and you just want that closure. You may not want to have an actual face-to-face closure with this individual, but this is more so confirmation or just validating all the things that you have been thinking from a while. Okay. And this is how you get your closure. So you get the truth and you're able to move forward. Okay. So again, channel message here is that the desolate dusty of a mistress is going to pin everything on your ex. All right. In my dream state last night, we were in a pub, like a hole in the wall. And it was very dank. It was very dirty. It was very dark. It wasn't giving any type of life in this particular space or state that I was in. They were playing like rock music, but it was very heavy rock. It was to the point it sounded like somebody was just taking nails. It was just kind of like rugging it, if that makes sense. Like they were scraping it up and down a chalkboard. So I don't know. It didn't sound vibrationally uplifting. It's the best way I can explain it. It just felt like somebody took nails and it was just scraping it. Anywho, um, while we were in this hole in the wall, there were other energies that were coming in. And these energies, when they would first come to the door, they look like you and I, like beautiful face, handsome face. They look good. But within, they had a lot of, negative, dark forces or energy that was within them or captivated it within them. So there was a security guard at the door, and the security guard would shapeshift either good or bad. And then you had a long line of these individuals on the outside again. So to the world, they look like one thing, but behind closed doors, there's something different. So they coming up to the door, and the security guard or whatever was scanning the face. But when it was scanned the face, it was like a soul. If that makes sense. It was scanning the soul, and when it was scanning the soul of the body, I'm sorry, I'm just I ain't gonna hold you. It kind of gave me the heebie-jeebies last night that I actually channeled this. But anywho, so as they were waiting to get into this hole in the wall, the security guard would scan the body or the soul, and you could literally see did they shapeshift from very positive to very negative, or they held the mask on just enough that when they finally got to the door, like they release all the inhibitions, because of course alcohol is there, and if you're familiar, alcohol is a form of a spirit, and a lot of these energies or entities, they wanted this spirit because they wanted to feel very open and like they wanted to let loose there. So there were masculines, but these masculines were of a lower light. And you can see the word X over these entities or energies. There were masculine energies with the X, and then there were feminine energies of the X here. Um, there was an X that was coming towards me. There was a masculine energy, and it had the word EX over its body, its soul, whatever. And it was making its way towards me. Now I was very angelic within the dream state, but I had to shapeshift a little bit too to kind of mingle in with them as well. Because if I would have came out with my lights, they would have definitely run me away and stuff. And my spirit told me I needed to see what was going on. So me basically going from the light into the dark, right? And you saw lots of things, you heard lots of things, you heard like moaning and sex, and there were orgies, and they were all kind of like just very low level type of things that was going on in this room, this hole in the wall. And it started to make me feel uncomfortable because I'm the only light there, and I'm like busting at the seams, like, bro, I just want to open up the light, you know what I mean? Like, I want to just push it all out, but I couldn't. So in the corner, there were people having sex and stuff, orgies, and in the next corner, um, they were having so much sex you could like the moans were like drowning out the conversation of the other group. Now the other group was planning something. It was a feminine energy that was over there, and they were planning something towards your ex or this ex here. Now, unbeknownst to your ex think that this person is the best thing since sliced bread. They better. They think they one up you. They really thought that they got the best thing ever, right? But they're not realizing that this person who they put all their trust into is the same person that's going to um, catch them, or they're going to be the cause of their demise. Now, the feminine X was talking something, but they were speaking in code, and I couldn't hear because they was having sex on the other side or the other corner for the orgy, which tells me that this person uses sex to manipulate, or more so to this distractions. They distract this person with sex so they can't see or hear what's truly going on, because I couldn't hear or see. So I'm against my spirit said don't go up, but I needed to, so I went up there and I wanted to hear what they wanted to say. And I understand now why my spirit said don't go over there, because of the type of very vile and nasty things that they were saying in regards to what they were going to do, not only to you but to your ex as well. They're basically using your ex as a pawn to get near you, to hurt and to harm you, but they were using your ex for sex and for money. So as I got closer, I started to hear the four-letter word K, I, okay? Y'all get my drift, right? Unalive, right? And that's all this person kept talking about was unalive, unalive, unalive. So I'm like, well, why does person keep saying the same thing over and over and over? Which tells me this may not be this person's first rodeo. So I wanted to hear more, and I did get to hear what they were saying. Like I said, it was very vile. It was just something that, normal people wouldn't be speaking about. But at the end of it all, your ex will have been pinned or is going to be pinned for, you hear that? Your ex is going to be pinned for something that this woman has done. But your ex is so oblivious to sex, to dirty puss, that they're very indecisive as to which way they need to go, which way they should go here. And it's because this person is filtering, or they're fogging their mind with sex, with dirty sex. So like I said, in one corner they was having sex. It was a big ass orgy and people was yelling and all that stuff there. But on the opposite side, they were doing all different types of. Well, on the opposite side, they were plotting and they were planning in regards to what they were going to do, but they were going to pin it on your ex here. All right, so we have defeat, 4 wands. I mean 6 of wands. So yeah, your ex here thinking that they really won something here, and I mean they just won a first trip to, to hell. That's what they won. They lost money. Okay, we have judgment here. Wow, that is crazy. Very burdened. Wow. Very, very, very burdened. Wow. Yeah. Wow. 10 of swords, 10 of wands. Come on, y'all. Judgment here. 6 of wands and 9 of cups. Nah. Come on, bruh. There's no cups here. All we got is wands and swords. And a dry ass cup. Damn. Betrayal. Mm. Because they got everything that they could from your ex here. They're moving forward with the Ace of Cups. They came they came, they saw, they conquered, and they fucking destroyed, child. And they're moving forward, supposedly, with a new love here. And they're laughing. They think this is funny, bruh. See, the devil is here. They feel like they're free to go. They feel like their job is done here. But this person, this desolate, dusty tomb of a womb individual here, and we're not talking about Laura Croft. Let me say that again. We ain't speaking about Laura Croft here, all right? Telling you, Seven of Swords. They're going to pin something on your ex here. Your ex don't even see this coming, child. Mm, 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 mm. It's too many swords, bruh. It is just, this is all these swords. 7 of Swords, 9 of Swords, 10 of Swords, 2 of Swords. That is too much swords, bruh. Too much. Mm. And the thing is, they really thought they had this in the bag. Page of Cups. So far, we got like 3 cups out here, and everything's just spilled over. Emotions all over the place. Because this person really thought that they had someone special. Mm. Damn. 4 wands. So while they're desolate, dusty, that tomb of a womb is going to move forward and celebrate while they pin, Lord child, they pin that on your ex, and they moving forward happily. Broken home here. 10 of Cups is in reverse. And they thought they were on top of the world because they broke up this connection here. I'm telling you, Hierophant. Damn, this Hierophant, this masculine, whoever it is, take how it resonates here. They like a lot of tradition. It's basically do as I say, not as I do. So they want to sleep, fuck, suck, all type of shit out there, but they don't want you doing that. And that's what this womb of a tomb, or Lord, tomb of a womb did. Yeah, that's what that tomb of a womb did, child. Played into the Hierophant's submissiveness, tradition, traditional ways, conform. Okay, all right, whatever you say, that kind of way, that damsel in distress kind of way. Damn, it went right for the gusto. Child. But the thing is, they think they one up you. They think they one up you. Wait. They really thought they one up you, y'all. Listen, chain. Heavy negativity, treacherous people, feeling tied down. So now they feeling tied down by the decisions that they made here. They're looking for some kind of shelter or protection within you because they see that you are divinely guided to help them get out of this. It's a negative. No, Get that tomb of a womb to do it for you. And again, we not talking about Lord Croft. Yo, this is crazy. Your ass could be in some real strong depression right now. And they got a lot of grief around them. They feel stuck. Like, I can't believe I did this. We tried to warn ya. We tried. We said don't do it. We said it. We said it. No, you this, you that. Okay. Victim of rumors and gossip, future sickness, damage control. Well, if it ain't true, why you gotta do damage control if it's not true? Because if it's not true, you can go on with your life. You ain't gonna fight that. It's not true, right? Well, then why you doing damage control, karmic? That don't make sense to me. I'm telling you, bad seed will not prosper. A bad idea that may not prosper. They wanted to hold on to you as much as they could. They go out there, they do their thing, and then after they were done with this person, they expected you to just be there waiting for them. No, no, you ain't no damn stop sign. The hell, no, no. Entanglements, complications, confusion, inner turmoil. Then they was going to come back to try to sleep with you to infect you. No, no. All you got to them is good sex and money. That's all you. That's all you are to them, and you're more than that. Much more than that. But they got a dose of their own medicine because they're in despair. It's more than a dose. But yeah, that womb of a tomb or tomb of a womb, that blight, it's going to pin all this on your ex, and then leave your ex high and dry for your ex to pick up the pieces because now their pathway is closed. Ain't that something? But I mean, didn't they do that to you? They left you high and dry and they expected you to pick up the pieces. Well, that's what that person is doing or did or have done or is doing now. Take a hot resonate in your story. But that's the plan to set this up. Expectation. This false person's expectation is to set your ex up here. Okay. To a point where, yeah, everything is just out of control. They're losing everything. That was this tomb of a wounds plan. But don't worry, it will get caught as well. The womb of a tomb will get caught as well too. So you don't worry. You don't worry yourself. Every person that was involved in this will be caught. They trying to skip town and everything. Message, you can't skip town, but where you going? Child, please. You ain't skipping no damn town. You think that you are. You are sadly mistaken. Imagine that. They destroyed your ex's life. And now they trying to skip town. Now who's looking like the big fool there, big fella? Anxiety. Oh, I should have listened. You listened a little bit too late. You listened a little bit too late, partner. Movement is in reverse. Now they can't trust nobody. Not our problem. That is not our problem because everything is being out in the open. Magic backfired. They're realizing that this tomb of a womb has been doing the magic and spell work and love spells on them as well too. They in a mess. You in a mess. But look what I got. Look what I got. Let's do some words, some letters. All right, let's see what we got. All right, so we have QED. So this is like quest. QUEST. They're on a quest or they requested something. Someone's requesting jail time, or they're trying to put your ex in jail because they have connections with the higher ups. So they're questioning the validity of your ex, and they're doing information or they're checking the background, the educational, or they are taking the educational route to receive information in regards to your ex here. Someone's name could be Ed, but they're questioning here this womb of a tomb of a womb is questioning or is trying to put it in a position where your ex is going to get slammed with all of this. Damn. See, we have Jedi, like a Jedi trick. So they came into love bomb to do all that with your ex here. So they got them in a situation or a predicament that they'll get jammed or tied into, so they can't get out of. And this tomb of a womb created some form of a Jedi trick here. Somebody's name could be Jed. Yep, somebody feels very fucked. They're fed up. The feds are watching. They're fed up. Someone's taking Sudafed. Someone's taking Sudafed. Um, Somebody was deaf to all of this. Someone's going deaf, DEAF. Someone's going deaf, DEAF. Or they definitely needed a reality check because they weren't listening. Wow. Let me pull one more. Y'all stick with me now. I'm gonna get a little faster with it. First time doing it. Yeah, somebody realized they made a bad investment. Shit, just gonna be faster until I figure out. Somebody realized they made a bad investment here. Someone is so nervous that they're gonna be fading to black because everything has caught up to them here. Somebody may be getting a fade, or somebody want a fade, like they want to fight. A fade is like a fight. Hand me a fade, or somebody's getting an actual fade, their hair done or hair cut. I'm gonna stop right there. So we have Libra in the 12th house, in Uranus. We got Aries in the 8th house, in Mercury. We have Capricorn in the 10th house, in South Node. Okay. We have Aries, Aquarius, Taurus, Taurus, Capricorn, Gemini. I'll do two more. Sag, one more. Taurus. All right. So if that resonates, please like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Till next time.